for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's got his man open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Handoff from the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. LSU now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. Forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a short completion of the tight end. But a huge collision below delivered there by the linebacker. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags the good throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And there's the handoff. Just trucks the man. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tailback's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was...
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Going for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They go with a direct snap. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. brings the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And now the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He fires it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And they've got him, the defense, making a statement on the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 28, Miami 10.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And they get the second half started with a running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Get set. Longer. Squirrel.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to his target. Complete for the running back on this 4th down play. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Yankee Blue. Hey.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. There's kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunity.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Canes. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point. Point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
17.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the back now goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Miami, 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring them down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
He'll test the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but
caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective. When as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10.
691, Gator Spark.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Green 25.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator.
Okay, ready?
You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
Ready?
Second down and goal.
Tuna. Hey.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Miami.
So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down in the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. LSU.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
24.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
10. Ready, go.
They'll run it to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Motion now from the tight end. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long.